All right, so in this video, we're looking at fraction comparison. And so, really what happens in a question like this is they're asking which one's bigger. So you have 8/10, 7/8. Which one of these is bigger? So for some people, they can look at this and they're just really good at calculating fractions or something, and they don't have to do any math. But eventually, even almost everybody does, right? But if it's not clear, then really what we care about is we have these two denominators, these two numbers at the bottom of our fraction that are different, right? One has a 10, the other one has an 8. So we want them to be the same denominator, the same number at the bottom, and then whichever numerator is greater, the number at the top, then that's the one that's bigger. So that's the way to do it. So let's take a look. Okay, and so if you're trying to get them the same, right, the easiest way is just to think, okay, I'm just going to multiply these two denominators together, right? So 10 times 8 is 80. And so I want 80 to be the denominator for both of these, right? So I start off with 8/10, right? And so if I want that denominator to be 80, then I need 8 on the bottom, because 10 times 8 is 80. And then whatever I put on the bottom, I have to put on the top. Okay, right? And the reason for that is 8 divided by 8 is 1, so it doesn't actually change the number. Okay, so 8 times 8 is 64. And then we have 80 on the bottom. Okay, so what this is saying is that 64 out of 80 is the same as 8 out of 10. Okay, and then our other one is 7 out of 8. And we want the denominator to be 80, just like it was up here, right? So then on this one, we'll make this 10. That means I got to make this 10 also, right? Okay. 7 times 10 is 70. 8 times 10 is 80. Boom. 70 out of 80. Right? So 8 out of 10 equals 64 out of 80, where 7 out of 8 equals 70 out of 80. Since 70 is greater than 64, 7/8 is greater than 8/10. And that's really how you go about doing it. So it takes a little bit of practice to get used to that, but really that's our key. Get the denominator the same for both of these fractions, and then see what number is greater on the numerator. Once you've done that, you're done. Not too bad, right? And we should do another one just to make sure you got it. And if not, then it just takes a bunch of practice ones. Okay, let's see here. So how about, this one's a little trickier. What if we said it was 5/6 and 7/9? Okay. For most people, not instantly obvious which one's bigger. So again, we're just gonna multiply the two denominators together. So we have a 6 and a 9. 6 times 9 is 54. Okay, so we want the denominator to be 54 for both of them, yeah? Okay, so we got 5 times 5/6 times 9/9. Okay, so 5 times 9 is 45. Jeez, over 54. 54. Okay. So there's one, yeah? And then we'll do the other one up here. Seven over 9, and so this one will multiply times 6 over 6. Times 6 over 6. Okay, we'll get that one. 7 times 6 is 42. 6 times 9 is 54. Okay, so this one equals 42 over 54. Okay, so for 7/9 we get 42 in the numerator. For 5/6 we get 45 in the numerator. So that would mean that 5/6 is slightly greater than 7/9.